Good afternoon. Today we're going to do sumac chicken. If nobody knows what sumac is, it's a berry and mostly found in Southeast Asia and they farm it in North America as well. It's a pungent little berry, but if you've never had it before, it's let's just say like a lemon, like a tangy lemon flavour, but a beautiful, can't really see that, beautiful red flavour. Grab this from Woolies or Coles. You can get it anywhere. So we've got to get this chicken marinated. This should be marinated for probably a minimum of an hour, but obviously, you know, in the Sea Chef kitchen we do stuff straight away. So grab yourself some gloves. Grab yourselves a clean board for your poultry. There we go. Ah, g'day, how you going? Chat's not working on Twitch, but that's okay. I'm just on mod view over there. I can see you've come through on my stream on Facebook. What I might do is, oh, there you go. Hey, Zach Simo, how you going? No music. I'll just turn that up a little bit. There's going to be a bit of a delay, but we should get there. Okay, grab yourself your chicken. Oh, that's an old. I'm on the right. Just wait a minute. All right. Okay, I'm going to look over here because this one.
Can I go on the TV, Dad?
Yeah. What?
Can I go on the TV?
Yeah. Well, what if you want?
Hello. How is it?
Nothing really works with a glove on. Just got to get up my Facebook chat because people always want to say hello. Or not. Hang about. That's better. All right, let's go. All right, grab another glove. So grab yourself a big bowl. You're going to put your chicken in it. Oh, actually, we're not marinating it. It's going straight in the oven. Get your oven on 200 degrees prior. You're doing the chicken, like I have. It's just going to go in a dish like this with some greaseproof paper. I'm actually going to put some. I'm just going to put some whole sweet potatoes in there. I'm going to chop up some pumpkin and put. I'm actually going to do the pumpkin separate, I think. So we're going to slice straight down the back of the chicken. Like so. Like that. Open her up. We've done this a few times here in the Sea Chef kitchen. And that's it. That's all you got to do. All right, so I'm gonna marinate this in the tray that it's gonna cook in. I will show you. Get rid of your board and your knife. I go for a couple of hours. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we need 2 onions. Here's the chicken. Right, 2 onions. Where's my knife gone? It's always good to be in your last hour of work. That's for sure. 2 onions. I've already said that. Hello, darling. Oh, how are you going? What? I'm actually going to put the onions underneath this chicken. It's going to sit on the onions. Just going to cut them in half. Yes, darling? Hi. I might actually just leave these whole. It's always good to have a nice chunk of onion. So just stick them underneath. It's also going to give a nice little bit of room for the chicken to sit on, so you can get that air, the heat right under that chicken. So it's just not wallowing in its own juices, which is actually pretty good. I'm going to do a few other things to this as well. So you need 2 tablespoons of sumac. So basically, rule of thumb with the sumac is for every 500 grams, go a tablespoon of sumac. So this is actually 1.8 kilo chicken, but they're heaped tablespoons. That's enough. All right, 4 cloves. If you don't know what cloves are, I think I've got cloves. Get them at Woolies or Coles. That's fine. We've got 4 cardamom pods. Cardamom. These are, you crack these, there's tiny little seeds in here. Tiny little seeds in there. And you throw those, the 4 or 5 or 6 seeds in some rice when you're doing rice. Your best rice ever. So, you've all seen Hoyt's down at Woolies. That's all good. Now, I'm gonna crack these. All right, I'll show you what to do. Just give it a bash for the cardamom. See all those little, I don't think you can see, I'll show you. There's tiny little seeds. Tiny, tiny, tiny little seeds. And these pack a punch. So just throw all that in there. Throw the green bit in too. I'll just throw the whole lot in. Okay. Throw that in there. Right, looking pretty good. Cloves, we've got some salt and pepper. So salt, really salt it. Really salt it. Pepper. Thank you, birthday present. It's been a good birthday present, this one. Pepper. Some garlic. I think I've got some virgin olive oils going in here too. I'm motoring along today. Because I always seem to be running late for dinner. Hang on, I'm just going to bring up the chat. There we go, that's better. All right. Now, I did actually, I did forget that Jennifer Webber, you're watching. How's the horses? Good. How's that horse hoof that was all infected? That was chronic. But, I suppose that's just part and parcel of owning horses. I don't know. I'm not a pony guy, I know every little girl wants a horse. And I hear, and it's an expensive, you have to feed it, you've got to look after it, you've got to house it. Okay, obviously I'm not using all this garlic, but I've got a fair bit of garlic going on today with a few other dishes. But we'll get there. Okay, so throw in about... Man, these are all sorts of sizes. Try and get yourself some Australian garlic, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just say 6 cloves of garlic, I reckon. Let's pull them aside. And you're just crushing the garlic up. You're not chopping it. Right, and it's just going to go in. Because it will roast. Remember, this is going to be in a 200 degree oven for 1 hour. Hi, Jazz.
Hi.
How was your photo shoot? I'm guessing.
Yeah,
From memory. Oh, good. Oh, hey, Tobes. How you going? Everyone's joining today. We've got... maybe I should have cooked more. Maybe. Okay. Olive oil. I'm just going to put some more gloves on. We're going to massage this chicken and then we're going to get it in the oven. That should be good. Mr. Preston's watching. How you going, Mr. Preston? I took your advice and I took off a few visuals, but what you can see behind me is actually where I've worked over the last 10 years. So there's some boat shots, there's some water shots, there's some food shots. There's probably about 200 photos that I've taken, and mostly to Instagram. Mostly to Instagram. Now, one thing I'm going to do with this chicken that that a lot of people probably don't is I'm going to, you know, the sea chef, he loves his butter. We're going to stick butter. We're going to stick butter under the breast, well, under the skin of the breast on top, just to make this the most luxurious chicken you've ever eaten. A lot of butter, because this butter is going to render down over the chicken and make a sauce on the bottom with all those beautiful things. Like, amazing. So don't be shy to use a lot of butter. It's just butter. Butter's good for you. All right. Now with this, to get the butter into the chicken, grab the breast right up here on the bone, up the top here. I'm just going to look up there. Put your fingers in, right? It'll just peel away. You don't need to use a knife. It'll just come off the breast like so. There's a little bit in the middle. You see that? See? You just big hole in there, and that hasn't broken the skin. I can't. Yeah, see, like that. Right. Get your butter. Throw the butter in there. Right. That's it. Right, now give this a bit of a spruce up. Oh, I was going to put some sweet potato in here. Okay, what I'll do is I'll stick this. I just need to wash the sweet potato. Right. I'm going to put this in the tray with this. Right. I think that looks just wicked. Okay. Under there. Under there. Onions. Remember, I got 4 onions underneath. Grab your sweet potato, whole. Don't cut them up. It's going in the oven for an hour. Now these, you probably won't see these in recipes, but I got them in the fridge and I need to use them, so they're going in. Just get them underneath the chicken, hide them, because for an hour at 200 you don't want to burn anything. So it'll just, there we go. That's good. Yum.
It smells Moroccan thing.
It is. All right.
No one ate mine.
Well, we haven't had dinner yet. Was that when we were going to have dinner? At 200 degrees, 1 hour.
Did you actually eat?
In the oven. Right, put a timer on.
I can't eat that. That's so smushy.
That'll do. All right, eggplants. Eggplants, we love eggplants. I wish they'd come down in price. Obviously, we were out of season with the eggplants. Get a kilo of eggplants, which is normally a 3 medium to large size. These are probably on the smaller size, probably about 800 grams. Try and get a kilo. So,
They're not going to be miso, are
no miso.
they? No miso?
No miso. These are all these things here. It's Asian. It's full Asian, and oh, sorry. These are Asian. The chicken is sort of Middle Eastern.
Oh my goodness, are you infusing?
No. This is a salad.
Malaysian?
It's ginger and garlic.
Malaysian.
We want ginger and garlic. That's what we want. Malaysian. All right. So just take these off. Run it down like that. We've all done this before. Matthew Mitchell. How are you? Right. Discs. We did this a few days ago, but we're changing flavours. I think this may have even been in a Paramount restaurant in King's Cross at some point. I'm not quite sure. Right, so all you got to do is toss this in olive oil, salt and pepper and throw it in the oven. There are a host of other ingredients that are going with this at the end, and when we get there, we'll get there. But for now, you need to get these in the oven and cook them really well. So, virgin olive oil, lots. Salt, pepper. Thanks, Zach. Thanks for the support. Sometimes need it, but I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going away. This is what I do every day anyway. But there's a few other things that there's a few, like, you know, I mostly cook things like this, but I would leave a few things out. Like, I want to make some flatbread today. Normally I wouldn't make flatbread. I would buy it. But we are going to make it because that's why you're here. You're here to learn something. So, tray, eggplant. You can just put them up on top of each other like this so the heat can get underneath them. That way they'll cook quicker and more evenly. Because if you just leave them lying on the bottom, like, you know, the bottom of the tray will get hot. The bottom of the eggplant will crisp up and the top will be all weird. So just, is it concertina? Is that a word? I don't know. Just get them on. Just get them on there and get them in the oven because I've got a load of other things I've got to do. Right. keep your bowl. Keep your bowl. You're probably going to need it again. Okay, in the oven. Same oven as the chicken. If it fits. Hang on. I'm just going to change a couple of things around in the oven. I think that might work. That did work. Okay, chicken's in the oven, eggplant's in the oven. What I'm going to do now is a little bit of prep for the eggplant. So we need some garlic, we need some ginger. I think I've got, and what I'm going to do is, I hate tiny little pieces of garlic. I only like big ones. Big garlic, that's all I like. Right, 2, 3. I need about a tablespoon of garlic for the eggplant, and that's probably, they're pretty big. That'll do. And then we also need a wet mix as well. So we need some light soy sashaying wine, some chicken stock. I'll go through that in a sec. Let's just get this garlic and ginger. Also, we need some fennel seeds and chili, probably about a half tablespoon of each. Just lightly fry those off. Pasta. This is saying pasta. Pasta. Right. Now you need to crush the fennel and the chili. So it's got to go in a mortar and pestle, or if you've got a little spice machine. But I'm actually going to put it in a mortar and pestle. So for a kilo of eggplants, 1 tablespoon of ginger, and 2 tablespoons of ginger, 1 tablespoon of garlic. Yes, darling. Yes, darling. Yes. Hi, darling. Oh, yeah.
You're eating dinner.
Dinner. Dinner. Dinner. More garlic. Yeah, I know, more garlic. We love the garlic. These are big cloves too. This is from Bellingen down near Coffs Harbour. They do some great garlic down there. Okay. If you don't have a mortar and pestle, doesn't matter, but I'm just going to lightly chop this up here. Then throw it in the mortar and pestle. It's going to be in there with the chili and the fennel. Yes, it's a lot of garlic, but it's a lot of eggplant. Ginger is ginger. Yeah, here it is. 2 tablespoons of ginger, which is a fair amount. We want to pack a punch. You know, it's only $45 a kilo. Going broke. I'm going broke online. What's going on, Bing?
By a car.
Yeah, I know. Have they rung or?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good to go, but we're supposed to pick it up tomorrow, but now she's just said Friday, so
No.
I don't know how we're going to work it out.
Well, we're just going to have to work it out.
Road was set,
On Saturday.
so yeah. But I'm just
You know, I was supposed to go yesterday.
Well, you're not gone anyway, have you?
No, but I was so close. I was like, if they would have known that their other cook couldn't have joined, and they knew beforehand, they would have called me.
Well, Tobin was supposed to be gone for the last couple of weeks. So.
Yeah. All right. So nice and toast. nice and toasty in there. Now, just give it a grind. We all know what the grind is. Everyone's doing the grind at the moment. So what's going to happen is when those eggplants are finished, some oil is going to go into a pan. We're going to fry this off, and then we're going to put in some sashaying wine, some light soy. We're going to put in a tiny bit of chicken stock, some sesame oil, and a little bit of rice vinegar, Asian rice vinegar that is, white, not black, and that'll be it. So it'll be like a little bit of a saucy sort of eggplant dish, full of flavour to go with the chicken, with the lemon couscous. I'll probably do up just some, I'll do up a yogurt dip as well, just yogurt. I'll probably leave out the garlic, but I think I might be out. I've got some more mint, probably some mint. Sorry about that. But there's also, I've got to toast off some pine nuts, go with the chicken. And that'll be good. That smells amazing. So just pop that into a little bowl. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We've got an audience today. Yeah, we do. We do. We've got an audience.
Oh no, you're on low battery.
Huh?
You're on low battery.
Oh, that's not charging it. See, that doesn't charge. What, 20%? I might get through it. Yes, Danny? Yeah. At dinner? At dinner. All right, my phone's on 20%, so I've got to get going. I don't even know if the stream will make it, but I might have to just get that out, get that in there. That is going to be so good. Right. Good. Clean out your mortar and pestle if you've got something. If you've got one, don't just leave this stuff in there to dry. Right. Wet mix, 30 mils. Light soy. 30 mils of shashawing. Shashawing.
Eggplant salad.
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 15 mils of fish sauce, or to your liking, really. For me, that's heaps. That's about 15 mils anyway. You've got
Stop that.
15 mils sesame and 30 mils of chicken stock. And you're going to garnish the eggplant with coriander and shallots. And that's your wet mix. Yum. Going to be pretty tasty. Sumac is a berry grown in Southeast Asia and also up through the Middle East, but a lot is grown in North America as well. It's a berry, it's sort of lemony in taste. A bit acidic, but you'll know. It's a beautiful red colour.
Where did you source it from?
Woolworths.
Oh, that's good. Like fresh
Woolworths.
or not fresh?
No, it's in a thing.
Obviously, I missed the start of the show.
Yeah, yeah, it's there somewhere. It's in a little thing.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh no, they're Fennel, but same company.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just Sumac. It's here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Don't know where it is.
What are you drinking?
Vodka lime and soda. Okay, just do some pine nuts for the garnish for the chicken. Just get that out of the way. Would you like a plastic spoon? Yeah, a plastic spoon.
Yeah?
Uh,
Small one?
Here you go. Here you
Yeah,
go.
small one.
There
Okay,
you
very
go.
easy.
There you go.
Yum.
Just some pine nuts for the chicken, as many as you want. I love pine nuts, but watch them, don't burn them. They're very expensive. Okay, I said I was going to do some roast veg, so I might as well put that on now because I've got 45 minutes to go, and that'll be ready. So the veggies will be ready too. So just some carrot, just whatever you got in your fridge. So carrots and pumpkin. I was going to do cauliflower as well. Okay, yeah, we'll put the veg on first, then we'll do the cauliflower. Are you guys here for dinner?
Well, we can do.
Yeah, well, I'll just cook a little bit more veg and stuff, and there's always enough chicken.
When will it be ready? That's
It'll be ready. It'll be ready in 43 minutes.
Yeah, we're Sam for dinner for sure.
So carrots, don't peel them. Just make sure they're not mouldy or yuck. Get some water on. We're gonna do. I forgot. We're gonna do a whole cauliflower. So grab some water in a big pot. Bring it to the boil. And if you got another oven, put it on for 200 now. I got ovens everywhere. Everywhere. Alright, water's on. Okay, see what I said? Don't throw your bowl out. Don't wash it up. We're going to use this again. So, how do we want the carrots tonight? That way. Maybe just half. Let's just do halves. Going to be in there for a little while. They'll be nice and cooked. And basically, what doesn't get eaten tonight is going to be on the table tomorrow for lunch. Oh, how you going, Kurt? Oh, and Bianca's watching too. Yeah, I hope my phone doesn't run out. Can you let me know when it gets to 10%?
I can't see from here.
Oh, no, when it next comes up.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought my USB connection would charge, but it doesn't. It's got to be plugged into my computer. So, rookie mistake there. And if I do run out of power, I'm just going to have to stop and redo it. Leave the skin on. Now, I've already washed this, so that's fine.
I'm pretty excited to see if those sweet potatoes cook underneath that chicken.
Oh, it's 200 degrees for an hour.
But you know what I'm like with cooking chicken and stuff and timing stuff in the oven.
Olive oil. There's already salt and pepper in here. I'll give it a bit more because I like it. More birthday present pepper. Oh, I'm gonna put some fennel in too. This one's going. It's going. Don't you like fennel?
I love it.
Oh, do you?
I love it.
Okay, well I bought this a week ago, but it's still alright. So take that off, and maybe, yeah, that's a bit gammy, that bit. Just have a look. No, that's all good. Give it a rinse. Take off the bum if you think it's all brown, like this one. Now this will go in on another tray because it will cook quicker. I think, yeah, that's alright. That's okay. I know there's a few people here that don't like fennel, so that's more for us. So 2 more trays. You're going to need 2 more trays. One for the veg. One for the veg, one for the fennel. We'll just do whatever you got. Grease proof because I don't like washing up. Veg in there. Now you could sprinkle this with some cumin or something, but I think there's going to be enough flavours going on with everything else in there. So we will just salt, pepper, olive oil in the oven. Now throw your fennel in the same bowl. Bowl's got a good workover, so I don't need that. On there. Try it in your other oven. Any oven. Just single file. Don't back it up. This is going to cook pretty quick. Keep your bowl. You might need it.
I've been meaning to get it for ages for you.
Not quite sure you might.
There's a hot and spicy and there's also a Thai.
Alright, grab your cauliflower. Grab a lemon. Remember what I told you about the lemon and the cauliflower? The lemon will keep the cauliflower nice and white and it'll make your cauliflower taste better. In the water. in the water. Oh, that 3.0 doesn't charge my phone, James.
He doesn't charge low percent. He's on red percent.
No, that doesn't charge the phone, so I'll have to stop and then redo it. What am I down to? Hmm? No? Oh, we'll just pull it out. Hang on. Hang on. That's alright. I got it. I'll plug it in. Really? Alright, so if you've got a cauliflower, just trim off. Yeah, I'm a green light here. Well, have a look on your phone. No, just have a look. No, have a look on your phone. Trim up this. Just take off the big bits, right? Plunge this into hot boiling water for 6 minutes. No, I'm not going to wait for it to boil. I'm just going to put it in there. It's almost boiling. Upside down? Upside down. Like this? See, like that?
Yeah.
Put a lid on. 6 minutes. Put a timer on. Oh, thank you. I just plugged my phone out, so if it just disappeared and I came back. Oh, rice wine vinegar. 15 mils. That was the rice wine vinegar was going in with the eggplants. If you want a recipe, ask me. Oh, there's the sumac, Bianca.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I'm going to buy it.
Tomatoes.
Is it tomato?
What?
Oh, I thought you said the sumac was a tomato. I was like, what?
Aha. Bowl has come in handy again. Get yourself some tomatoes. Salt. Birthday pepper. Some thyme. Now normally I put some smoke oil in here, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put some cumin in here. Just throw some seeds in, raw ones. They'll roast while they're in the oven. And then you'll get that little hit of cumin in your mouth. I'm not going to put any garlic or anything in there, just like that. Straight in the oven. You can put them in now. They don't have to be hot as long as they're cooked. Get yourself another tray. You could do this in a pan. Actually, I might actually. Don't forget about your pine nuts. I'm so glad I didn't burn them. I haven't failed yet. Pine nuts, garnish. Use a pan. I'm sick of using. Just throw these in here, right, and just lightly toast those on your stove. Listen. Yeah, that's what you want to hear. Just lightly toast them on about a low 4 on your induction cooktop. And once they're cooked, you don't want to mush. You just want them blistered a bit. Turn it off. Don't need to try. Okay, what are we up to? Anyone? Garnish for the eggplant. Let's get back to the eggplant. So you want 3 medium to large size shallots per kilo, right? Because this is basically just going to sit on top. You could put more in if you wanted to. It's all right. I can't hear you from here. Microphone's the wrong way around. I'll push it that way. There you go. All right, so right to a side. Coriander, give it a wash. This is going to be good. Some of this is going to go on the chicken as well. Let's do. So I want to keep some. Right. Just chop off. These are really sandy. Grab yourself a dish like this. Right. Put them in. Fill it up with water. Get this sand off your chopping board.
Oh, that is spicy. No, I don't think it's spicy. No, it's sour.
Sour.
It smells like a sour black currant.
It's okay. Sumac is full of vitamin C. It's one of the highest vitamin C's on the planet. Also reduces your blood sugar levels, and it's also it's full of antioxidants.
So you could.
It's really good for you. It's a superfood.
No, Cindy, you can't keep opening it. That's dangerous.
So just leave the coriander in the water in your sink until you need it. Just get all that sand off there. I've got heaps of chives and they're starting to go yellow, so I'm just going to chop them all up. I think they're actually off. Yeah, they're off. They go in the bin. So what a waste. See? What a waste. Actually, I'm going to throw all my herbs. I've got some parsley here, some more mint, all in the water because they've been sitting with the sandy coriander. So they're all in that dish with the water. Just get that dirt off your board.
Cindy. There's more parsley in there, mate.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab whatever.
Wait. Get out of the
Cup.
way.
Hi, darling. Just put all your garnishes to one side.
Tahini on the bench.
Yes. I'm making a tahini sauce. Okay, tahini sauce that's going with the chicken. Grab yourself a blender. Now, I'm probably not going to have time to make flatbread. I've got some in the cupboard. I'll see. If I go... all right, let's do this. Let's do this back to front. I need the flatbread to rest for about half an hour. I've got about half an hour. Got about half an hour before the chicken's done, so if I can rest the dough for half an hour and then roll those out in half an hour, will be sweet. Just getting all this sand out of here. pretty gross. Right. Okay, I got 4 minutes. I got 4 minutes on that cauliflower. Grab yourselves 250 grams of flour. Can someone go and grab me an egg?
Egg?
Yeah, I need an egg.
Where are they?
They're in the top fridge. 250 grams of flour.
Who's getting an egg? Eggs? Fucking chicken.
You need half a cup of water. And some salt. Thank you. Whole egg. So we're just making a dough for the flatbread. Do this for about 8 minutes. Okay, well that's going. Just we're going to do tahini dressing. Get yourself a blender. I think I'm losing out of. I need more power. Hopefully I won't blow somebody up. All right. Oh, what time did that go on? 5:08. Let's just say 20 past. Let's just say 20 past. That'll be done by 20 past 5, that is. Okay. I'm running out of room. Alright, you need some lemon juice and tahini. The cauliflower is finished. So let's get that in the oven. Just get a dish. Get your cauliflower out with a slotted spoon, like so. I'll show you what the lemon does to the cauliflower. It makes it a beautiful, beautiful white colour. Alright, the leaves are obviously gone green, but so more room. I need a bigger kitchen. So just butter, olive oil and salt and pepper. That's all we want on this, and we're just going to bake it. So butter, salt and pepper. It's all happening today. Salt, birthday pepper, and lots of olive oil. Virgin olive oil. Go the virgin olive oil, alright? Heaps of it. There. So, cauliflower, whole cauliflower, put that in the oven and just cook it. So the fennel's cooked. The fennel's cooked. That's done. In your other oven, throw in your cauliflower. And then just let that go. Just let it go until you're ready to serve it up. The longer the better. Obviously don't burn it. Okay, lemon juice. I'm not actually... 75 mils of lemon juice we need. Actually, I'm going to double that. Let's go 150 mils. And I've run out of measuring cups, so there's 40 mils out of our, our medicine cup. Now you can do this in your mortar and pestle, and get all. What are you doing? I need a strainer. I knew this would come in handy. It's the tiniest little thing, isn't it? How does this work? Let's just go 40 mils. No, they're all got stuff in them. I'll just stick that in there. 40 mils. So let's just say 80 mils per lemon. I'm not going to put it over my hand. I think that's just skanky. And if you guys don't know what skanky is, just Google the word skank. And stodge. stodge believers. What did I say? 80 mils per lemon. 3 eighths, 24. So yeah, a little bit much, but that's okay. I'm gonna do the 3 lemons I cut up. So we're actually putting in 240 mils of lemon juice. But I can give you this exact recipe. What did I say? 20 past for that. Another 7 minutes. 7 minutes for that. But you can see what's going on in there. It's like, oh, you can't see it. It's silky smooth in there. One more, and that's it. I'm gonna have to do a clean up little run in a sec, because I'm nearly done. It's good to have a kitchen hand, but I can't see that happening. So as you can probably tell, I've got a mixer now. So I have been known to stroke the mixer because it's a beautiful mixer. Amazing. 175 grams. It's actually 150, but we did 240, didn't we? So we actually want probably 240, almost half of this. Hopefully it'll just run out. This is organic tahini. I would probably think it's not Australian sesame, but it's processed here. What? Okay, it's good tahini because it's not separated. Okay, I'm winding down with all the ingredients now. So we need garlic and virgin olive oil. There's a little bit of sugar that goes into the aubergine, the eggplant salad. That goes in last. And taste it. If you think it needs a little bit of sweetness, throw a little bit of the sugar in. And I'm sorry I'm not talking to you on my chat. A steady paced dance performed to reggae music. Held a message to reason sexual allowed to post it to the chat. Yeah, we can. Juggers. Oh, juggers. Hang on. Okay, okay, Mr. Juggernaut. My chat's on mod, and I can't allow. My finger won't. Oh, you know why? Because I'm pushing it, and it should be with a pointer. There we go. Oh my god, I'm so retarded. Skank, a steady paced dance performed to That's the I think that's skank. All right, I'm having troubles functioning as intended to work properly. I need to be modded. Can you do this by typing mod Streamlabs? Oh, fuck off. Okay, let's get back to this. And Juggers, thanks for the skank. All right, I appreciate it. All right, get rid of that. I'm winding down. Just some garlic into this dressing. Nice one. Okay, so with your pastry, if you're running a little bit late with the pastry, you can just turn it down to 1, right? 1, right, and just leave it in there. Just leave it in there. Just if you need to go away for 10, 15, 20 minutes, like I'm still rolling, just let it go. But I'll show you what it looks like, because if you leave that, Oh, actually, we're not proving it, are we? Okay, we can just turn that off. There's no yeast in there. I'll turn that off. Garlic in there, and a good squirt of olive oil. You get a haircut, Tobes. Why does that not surprise? It's about 150 mils of olive oil, but
Sumac garlic.
whoa. Okay, we need a lid. I need to turn this on somehow. Hang on, that's not right. That's right. I think that's right. That's not right. It's going to go everywhere. Right. I don't know about these domestic appliances, but they work. See? So you just need to emulsify that. So get the lemon juice and the oil emulsified. Salt and pepper. And that's done, but you need to salt it. And pepper it. Birthday pepper. Get a bowl. Oh, that just looks so good. Alright, turn that off. Yeah, that's good. Alright. It's like a creamy, how would you say? Watch. Can you see me from there? Hang on.
Nanny, I don't know where Nanny is.
That's going to go on the chicken.
It's gonna go on the chicken.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's tahini and lemon with olive oil and garlic. Oh, hello!
Like garlic. Garlic.
Garlic.
And garlic.
And that's it.
Sumac.
Simple sauce. Very good for you.
Tobin, you wanna play quoits?
Definitely going to be needing a clean up run in a minute. Get rid of that. Get rid of your mixer. Cover this. Okay, the chicken's going to be ready in about 7 minutes. Finish with that. Finish with that. Now, put your kettle on. Give your coriander another wash. Just fill it up with water. This is really sandy. Okay. If you got preserved lemons, grab some. If you don't, go and buy some. I bought my preserved lemons downtown in a local shop. So those tomatoes have just broken down a little bit. They still need a little bit further to go, but just let them go. I'm going to just do some broccolini because I just want some green veg as well. So I just bought one thing of broccolini. Keep that water that you've had your cauliflower boiling in because you're going to blanch that in there. Put some gloves on. We will work at 100 miles an hour. It'll be up though. Oh, that looks so good. Just let it go. I need to get this pastry out of here and wrapped. But it's rested for what, 10 minutes? Probably got to rest for half an hour, but it's just pastry. Flatbread.
Oh.
So I wasn't going to make it, but I thought, nah, let's just do it. Because we're not here to play fun and games, are we? We're here to cook. So that was 1 egg, 250 grams of flour, and half a cup of water. I did put a little bit more. See how it's supple? See? It's like, and there's a little bit of, see how that's a bit sticky? That means there's a good amount of moisture in there, and it'll just be perfect. If it's too dry, it'll start, like when you roll it out, it'll start coming back, but you need to get the moisture content right in there, and that's actually just perfect. I'll put rice flour on my hands and we'll quickly roll this out. I'll only get 6 flatbreads out of this, so it's not a lot. But cut them up. Cut it in half and just cut into 6, because then you can just roll 6 out. And just roll them up individually, obviously. 1. You can all count. 2. So by now the water would have boiled in your kettle. Remember I just said put your kettle on? So we're going to make couscous. I'm on a timer. Chugs, how you going? Do you remember the song Peaches by Presidents of the United States? Yeah, I do. Has that got anything to do with skanks? I don't think so. But where are you going with that, Mr. Jugs? I've just someone's singing. Hang on. All right, I can't even look at Facebook. I can't even get that up. I don't know what's going on there. There we go. The same people are watching. Actually, yeah, everything's happening on Twitter. Yeah, I'm still on. All right, just move out of the way. You can say hi, just come behind me. Grab some preserved lemon, right? Cut the flesh out. You just want the lemon. All right, throw that out. You can buy these at any store. Julianne, that up. Oh, I've left a bit of pastry there. Oh yeah, what are the kids having for dinner?
Oh, me goreng or plain pasta for these guys. Special night tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about that. All right, you need a bowl. Another bowl. preserved lemon. Oh, there we go. A little bit of salt. Now you can put anything you want in. You can put anything you want in there. So this is going to take 12 minutes, all right? Bit of olive oil. We've got any left? A little bit. Okay, chicken's done.
Oh, it smells good.
So we need couscous. So we didn't have much couscous left from the other night. We put half a box in. These are, what do these weigh? 370, 500 grams. So we put about 250 grams in. So we'll probably put a little bit more in tonight. Oh no, probably the same. That's probably about, I don't know, 250. I wouldn't mind. I'll just put a little bit more in because I can. And you need some butter. Heaps. So I probably put about 350 grams in there. Some butter. And boiling water. Boiling water. This is couscous. Can you say couscous? Couscous. So, lots of butter. We love butter. That helps. So I want to save some. Okay, so that's done. Just fill the bowl with water. Done. Just get a spoon. Just give that a little bit of a stir. And then get the cling wrap on top. Now you can do this with chicken stock or whatever, but we'll just do it with rice. Sorry, water. Not rice. Alright. Seal it. It has to be sealed. It's got to get steamed. It's always nice in a bamboo steamer. I've spoken about this before, but there. Couscous. Done. 12 minutes. Or just leave it and then just fork it through when you need to use it. So the only thing I need to do now is roll out the pastry and do the mutterbark, and then put the oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine about lemons and songs and things. That's okay. All right, so just grab your cauliflower and baste it. Because you really want this to toast. Like that. And you want these green bits to blacken. Then you'll know that it's done. Turn that hot water back on for your broccoli. What do you need? Oh, wait. So those tomatoes are done. They're just bruised. Just olive oil, salt and pepper and thyme. They're done. Okay, what are we up to? I'm going to let the chicken rest before I cut it. But we're going to do the eggplant salad. Basically, get yourself a big pan. Sea Chef's big pan. Get a high heat. A little bit of olive oil. Or any oil, really. You're just going to fry off that garlic and ginger. Yeah, I'm just going to do a bit of a clean up, so go and check Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Huh? No, I've got to clean up first. Drain your coriander. I'm gonna have to do that. No, I mean I'm not gonna put that. I'm not gonna put that in the dishwasher. Doesn't allow me. Yeah, I don't when I go out there and everyone's just jumped all the crap out there.
Want to trade me houses?
Huh? What? What'd you say?
Trade me houses?
Oh, I'm gonna have to do this later. This is when you need to tuck the kitchen in. Okay, so you've cooked the garlic, the fennel and the chilli. Grab your eggplants. That we cooked. Throw them in. Like so. Stir these around just gently. You're not making a puree. Just want to get them coated with the ginger and the garlic, the fennel. Right, stop that now. Grab your liquid that we had before, tip this in, and that's it. We're done. You're not cooking this anymore. Just try and get some of that sauce on all of it. Then taste it and see if it needs to be sweetened at all by any sugar. Because if it's tart, it's not good. That's a very neutral flavour. If I wanted that sweeter, I would put in some sugar. Yeah. Now normally you put, for a kilo of this recipe, you put in about 25 grams of sugar, but I'm not going to put in that much. I'm just a little bit, probably half that, probably about 10 grams of sugar. And that's it. And then you're going to garnish this with the shallots and the coriander. And that's it. That'll go on the platter. You know how we work here. Right, the water's boiling for the broccoli. I'm just going to chop this Just going to chop this coriander up while I've got the board here. Oh no! Well, we when we built the house, I wanted a top that would endure time. So yes, you can do pastries on here and roll stuff and all stuff, but really it was put in for grandkids because they can come and scratch and do all sorts of stuff. Now, if we had stone here, it would be ruined by now. So stainless is forever. Stone is not. But yeah, I do like stainless. I want more stain. I love stainless. So just chop this. This is a garnish. It doesn't have to be, you know, there's a little bit of parsley and a little bit of mint in here, which is great. But beautiful. Doesn't have to be. Don't chop it fine because you don't want all the oils going onto your board. Just 1 or 2 chops. That's it. You want all the nice, beautiful oils still in the actual herb. Grab a small pan and get some ghee if you've got it. Get rid of your board. There's the ghee. Get rid of your board. Now this is pretty well clean from yesterday. I'm just going to do roll out pastries. I've only got 6, so it doesn't take long. Just going to roll one out, cook it, roll another one out, cook it, and then just throw them on a plate. I'm just going to be doing sort of this style. Ghee, rice flour, grab some rice flour. Down below. We did this the other night, rice flour. Just to one side. Little bit here. Now this is probably about 15 minutes too early, but you know, doesn't matter. It's better we have a bit of bread with this chicken than sort of, because you can lap all the good stuff up with it. So just give it a quick roll. It's nice and supple. Hi, darling. How you going? Whoa, what do you got there? Bit of ghee. Throw it straight in. It's perfect. Just like this. Get that ghee nice and hot. That's on about a 10, so straight in there. And then just see how it bubbles up. Just push it around a bit, then straight onto a plate. And then just keep rolling them out. Obviously this one's going to be a bit bigger, but just roll it a bit thicker. It's always nice to have a bit of thick bread. They don't have to be super thin. Yeah, do Jugs, get the stainless in, man. And it's cheap, sort of cheapish. It was cheaper. This was cheaper than stone. By a lot. And this was made actually in Mullumbimby. So if you're in Brisbane, which I think you may well be in Brisbane, you should get the guys from Mullum to do your benches and stuff. I don't know if they go that far. Is that wet? So that's fine. So 6 of these. I'm almost done. I've just got to throw that broccoli in the water and then we're done. So it's been a pretty quick stream. I don't know how long I've been on for today. I think maybe about 4 or 5. What time is it now? Yeah, I'm getting down to around hour and a half, which isn't great, but you see that it's just what you want. I like a bit of ghee underneath, like when you flip it. Just to get it really toasty. Like yeah, even though there's a little bit of black bits. Right, let's roll this little bugger out. Oh, where are we going with this one? And that's it. That's how you go. Just straight onto a plate. Throw some more in, then throw the next one in. Like that, just throw it in. One-handed, you know, give it a good toast around. That's it. They don't have to be perfect, alright? I like them, that please don't try and get perfect round circles, because I think it defeats the whole style of food you're cooking. Has to be rustic. Has to be rustic. Alright, 2 to go, and then I'll just quickly clean this up and plate it up. It's done. So thanks for coming over on the home straight now. If I can get this up in 15 minutes, if I can get this up in 10 minutes, I'll be happy. I'll definitely need, I think I'm going to need to like mop down where I cook. I almost feel like I'm in a kitchen somewhere. Look at that. Look at that beauty. That's just what you want. Next one. Throw it in. And when I mean a kitchen, I mean a commercial kitchen. I think I need to turn that up. I'm starting to fill the house up with smoke. Yeah, stainless, man. This is huge. This is like, I think it's 3 meters. Can you see the end of that with the... See, it goes all the way down there. We've got stainless, yeah, we've got another little Airbnb here too. Alright, that'll do. And last one, and then I'm done. I can clean up and plate up. I can't do it. My plastic gloves won't let me wave at people. You're not in shot, if that's what you think. Your finish is here. The shots behind you are from about 10 years of working offshore. So there's boats and food and all sorts of things. And that's it. So clean this up, and then I can plate up. Just throw the broccolini in the water and turn it off. Nice and toasty. And just 2 bits of bread to go. I just got to chop the chicken up. I'm just waiting for that last bread. How you going, everyone? The shots behind are awesome. Yeah, they're from this one that you can see. That's just going. That was from Mauritius. We brought a vessel over from Mauritius. You know, most of these, you know, obviously are offshore. But I don't have any work because the WA borders are closed. So I can't work until they're open again. That's Splenda in the grass. I only put I put one shot of Splenda in. Remember when you're using hot food, just throw 2 gloves on. You can throw 3 on, but if you throw 2 on, but they're medium gloves going on a large hand. It's pretty hard. But if one rips, don't take it off. Just put one over the top of it. I'll get some large gloves when the people stop taking stuff from the supermarkets. Idiots. Idiots. Just like toilet paper, they take gloves. Like, why? What's a glove gonna do? Alright. Okay. Oh. Last one. Get yourself a fork. Couscous, I think we'll do veg and then I'll cut the chicken up. So, and I've got to take a photo of this, so it's not going on the table yet. Yeah, that's good like that. Couscous, and just fork it through like that. Remember, it's got the preserved lemon in there. Turn your bread off. Basically, just turn everything off. We're ready to go. Okay, I'll put this down the middle. Salad. Right, shallots, coriander. Bit full there. We're gonna need okay, now I'm going to put the cauliflower on, and then that's it. Spinach, grab some spinach, put it in your bowl. This is washed, obviously. We've got some fennel. Now, you know, you can cook this for as long as you want or eat it raw. That's how good it is. A bit of broccoli in there. Okay, cauliflower. You need to step back a minute. Don't touch anything. Thank you for this. So I'm not going to throw this butter on here because there's already sauce in there, but this is pretty good. I'm going to keep that. Can you just step back a bit so I don't drop something on you? Okay. Now I just need to cut the chicken up. That is beautiful. And we add some veg as well, so just throw that in here onto one side so you can get to it. Broccoli. Which will go there. Chicken, I got a cut. Whoop. Well, the butter has just gone everywhere. We've got sweet potatoes in here too, remember? So sweet potatoes, I've just cut straight in. So, you know, it's beautifully cooked chicken, just moist on the bone. We're feeding 7, so cut your breast in half. And just load it up. I'll bring it all over. Cut your thigh off your leg. Oop. Sweet potato. More sweet potato. And the onions, remember they've been in there for an hour, so yum. So just, now what you've got to do is taste this sauce. See if it needs anything. It might need a bit of salt or pepper or something, or nothing. Right. Oh, yum. That is so good. There's a little bit of oil. I'm going to tip the oil off the top. Clean it up. Make it look presentable to your guests. We haven't finished yet. Right. Tomatoes. In the thyme and the olive oil. Pine nuts. And some herbish, right? And then serve it with the tahini sauce, because there's a lot going on in here. But if people want a bit of sauce with their couscous and things, they can have some. But I just need to cut up some lemon. Because lemon just goes on top as a garnish. And also obviously to put on your dish. So just put some lemon around. And that's it. That's your Sumac roasted sea chef chicken with roasted vegetables. We've got whole roasted cauliflower with fennel and lemon, preserved lemon couscous with a beautiful aubergine or eggplant salad. If you want to watch back and see how it's made, that'd be great. But thanks for coming over. Also, we've got a tahini sauce, which is we probably don't need it, but it's going to go separate with it. But that tastes awesome. Don't forget to, yeah, it looks better on that camera, but that's okay. Don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe. I need some subscribers, please. I need at least 1 million, all right? 600,000. Let's just level it out, 600,000. So I've got about 1.5 years to go. So I'll get there. I need to take some photos because my camera is my 8S. So I need to say goodbye and thanks for dropping in. And good morning, good night, Jugs. Have a great night. I might see you over in Rishapo after I clean up this mess. It's everywhere. There's stuff everywhere. Oh, I forgot something. The bread. The bread. We forgot the bread. Hang on. The bread. So just put the bread like around here and they can grab some chicken and put it on the bread if they don't want veggies. And look at that. That just makes it look 1,000 times better. Hang on. There. See the bread? See the bread? Bread's good. It's awesome. All right. Thanks, guys. It's been great. Okay. Have a great night, and I'll see you all very soon.